Are you struggling to choose the right niche for your YouTube channel? Do you want to save yourself from months and months of wasted effort? Well, I watched my neighbor Brian solve this exact problem using just 4 questions that cuts through all the uncertainty. These 4 questions forced him to face the stark reality about income potential, about competition, and about his own limitations. The process was brutal, but it worked. By the end of this video, you'll have the very same decision framework. No more analysis paralysis, no more second guessing. Just clear instructions for making the right choice that actually fits your own situation. Most niche selection advice is either completely generic, follow your passion, or those overwhelmingly complex spreadsheets. Many gurus automatically recommend the entertainment niche because of its very high view counts. But this flawed advice ignores the fact that this type of viewer is not in a buying frame of mind. Brian tried all these approaches. The passion advice led him absolutely nowhere, and the complex analysis paralyzed him with endless research. He needed something that would let him quickly zero in on the best niche to choose. Just 4 simple questions that would force a viable answer without getting lost. Here's the framework he developed, tested on his choice between Income Express, teaching online income strategies, and Vegan Universe, promoting vegan content. But here's the problem. Brian wanted to do the vegan niche because that's where his passion was. But he needed to be sure. So here are the 4 questions Brian used to solve his dilemma. First question, what's the realistic income potential for these niches, from affiliate programs and AdSense? And also, what will it cost to start? Brian went to the main affiliate networks in the UK where he's based. He looked up products in both his potential niches and noted the actual commission rates. Here's when the heartbreaking reality hit. Make money affiliates were getting significantly more per sale. The vegan product affiliates were getting a hell of a lot less per sale. Here's the kicker. To earn a similar amount, he needed to get lots of vegan commissions for a single Make Money affiliate commission. Then Brian checked Social Blade for potential ad revenue. The Make Money niche has a significantly higher revenue per thousand than the vegan niche. But here's what he didn't really factor in with niche selection. The startup costs. For instance, tech review channels need good quality cameras and lighting and obviously tech devices for reviewing. We're talking a lot of money for upfront investment. Cooking channels need kitchen equipment and ingredient costs. And let's not forget that you need the skill to cook great food. All these camera-facing niches need an engaging on-screen personality, and that is something that Brian openly admits that he's not got. That is why he's chosen the faceless option using me, his avatar. So faceless Make Money ideas needed minimal equipment, but significant time building audience trust and credibility. Brian realized something important. If you need income quickly and can't invest £1,000 or more upfront, you need to eliminate high-barrier niches immediately. It's just mathematics. Most competitive niches take at the very minimum 6 to 12 months before any meaningful income. Oversaturated spaces can take a heck of a lot longer. Second question, does this audience have purchase intent, or do they just watch free content? Brian used the Keywords Everywhere tool to analyze search data. He looked for commercial intent keywords like best, review, buy, course, and compare. Then he compared them to information-seeking keywords like how, what is, and free. What he discovered was eye-opening. Make Money online searches included buying keywords, where people are actively looking for paid solutions to their problems. But vegan searches focused on information with a lot less buying intent. And this is the crucial part. The audience mindset was completely different. Then Brian looked at the comment sections on his target channels with 50 to 500,000 subscribers. He looked for people asking for product recommendations, or talking about purchases they'd made, or even asking about paid courses. If 100 comments contained 0 purchase references, that was a red flag for him. Brian also checked whether successful channels in each niche could monetize beyond just ad revenue. Were they doing affiliate promotions, or sponsored content, or selling courses, or even coaching services? If even established creators couldn't diversify their income, he knew he'd face similar challenges. Third question, can you create genuinely useful content that will help someone? Brian had to identify his real connection to each niche. What problems was he currently solving? What skills had he genuinely developed? What life experiences provided credibility? Here's what made his choice clear. Brian could authentically document building online income because he desperately needed it to work. His 65-year-old working in a warehouse reality wasn't a weakness. It was credibility, in a space dominated by dubious success stories. Then Brian did a sustainability test. He asked himself, can I create ongoing videos on the target niche without running out of ideas? So, he tried writing down 20 video titles right there on the spot and ended up with over 100 with ease. If you struggle to reach 20, the niche lacks credibility for your knowledge level. Brian also considered content creation difficulty. Educational content needs research time. Recipe videos need cooking time and filming time and editing cycles. You have to match content demands to your available time and energy. Here's the brutal truth Brian faced. Some niches require expertise you simply don't have. Personal finance needs financial literacy. Fitness requires exercise knowledge. Technology reviews need technical understanding. Faking expertise gets exposed quickly and destroys that vital credibility permanently. The beauty of Brian's authentic angle was this: his current situation provided natural authority. He wasn't pretending to be successful, he was documenting the real journey. Fourth question: what are the actual barriers to entry, and how will you get discovered? Brian researched the top 20 YouTube results for his main keywords. He noted how often they uploaded, and their view counts. How fast they were growing subscribers, and what were their engagement rates and content quality like. Here's what he learned about discovery difficulty. If the top results all have 500,000 plus subscribers and professional production, then getting any sort of traction will need some serious commitment. Ask yourself, can you honestly do this, and are you prepared for the months and months of zero progress? But Brian looked for opportunities that he could exploit. Credibility gaps, or outdated information that needed updates. Poor audio quality he could exceed. Audience complaints about existing creators. Underserved demographics or geographic regions. What Brian found was interesting. Authentic journey documentation was rare among make-money creators. Many were either scams or polished gurus claiming easy success. That gap was his opportunity. Brian also checked the trends. Finance and business education are permanent evergreen categories. Vegan niches are growing but don't yet have the view count like the make-money niches. He set realistic expectations for himself. Established niches require at the very least 12 to 18 months for any sort of meaningful growth. Trending topics can blow up, but risk sudden irrelevance. You need to realistically plan for a minimum 2-year commitment before you see significant results. The majority of new YouTubers just don't have the staying power. The competition was brutal in the make-money niche, but the YouTube enforcement crackdown was creating openings for authentic voices. Brian also learned to watch for warning signs that could kill a niche choice. Seasonal demand was a big one. Tax advice spikes from January to April, then tails off. Holiday content becomes subdued out of season. Summer fitness trends collapse in winter. Platform policy risks matter too. Cryptocurrency content faces frequent demonetization. Look what happened to binary options a few years ago. Political topics risk warnings and strikes. Then there's trend dependency. Specific video games can fade quickly. Celebrity drama-based content becomes irrelevant overnight and extremely risky from a legal standpoint. You want to build around sustainable interests, not temporary fads. Brian looked for market saturation indicators. If every search result came from channels with 1 million plus subscribers, breaking through would require exceptional strategy or years of patience. He also considered high-maintenance content. Daily uploads create extreme pressure. Expensive equipment drains limited budgets. Constant trend chasing creates an impossible workload for solo creators. Economic sensitivity was another factor. Luxury product reviews can suffer during recessions. Investment advice is very highly regulated, especially here in the United Kingdom, and you would need to be Financial Conduct Authority registered anyway. So, to recap, here's Brian's niche selection process in a nutshell: income and cost analysis. Research affiliate networks, check social blade data, calculate if any startup investments are needed. Then, audience purchase intent analysis. Keyword research, analyze comment sections, check how established channels in your target niche monetize. Then, he did a list of potential video ideas to assess content creation difficulty. And finally, he did a quick competition analysis by studying top channels in his target niche and identify opportunities and set possible growth expectations. Here's the key thing Brian learned. If your research reveals that your preferred niche is unviable, then choose something else. Don't waste months hoping passion overcomes poor economics. Choose the niche that scores highest across all 4 questions, not the one that excels in just one area. Overall scores matter more than perfection in any single category. Brian applied this framework and chose Income Express, despite preferring vegan content. That upset him, to be honest, but that's the beauty of this system. His niche selection prioritized realistic income potential over passion. Actually, he plans to fund the vegan channel as soon as he is financially stable from the make money faceless niche. That's why he's documenting this journey on his Income Express channel, sharing real results from someone who absolutely has to make this work. Subscribe to see these principles applied with honesty and quite a lot of embarrassment about his failures. Full disclosure: Brian studies Matt Parr's methods for structuring his YouTube approach. Matt's Tube Mastery and Monetization course link is in the description below. It's an affiliate link, supporting this channel at no cost to you. Brian follows Matt's advice very closely for his proven system. He could promote courses with higher payouts, but he genuinely believes Matt provides the best YouTube course out there. This recommendation approach builds long-term audience trust over short-term profit. So, what niche selection problems are you struggling with? Apply these 4 questions systematically, and share your analysis in the comments below. Most creators spend months researching perfect choices, when they should spend weeks evaluating, and many months executing. Stop overthinking. Apply this framework, make your choice, and start creating content. It's a tough uphill struggle, and only the committed survive, but the financial prize for the committed can be immense. So keep your eyes on the prize. Our next video covers Brian's content strategy, creating valuable material while maintaining authenticity and avoiding fake guru nonsense that can get channels deleted. This video is a must-watch, because it will dispel a lot of the bad advice out there. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has helped you, and I'll see you in the next video.